How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. What's up? So we're doing a week ahead reading, and this is going to be for the week of Monday, April 27th. So I hope you enjoy this reading, and I hope it brings you a little bit of, advice that you can use throughout the week. People tend to dread Mondays because it's the start of a new work week and whatnot. So I hope to help you out with that using the Starman tarot card deck and the week ahead spread. So guys, I do jump right in. That's just kind of my style, but I always ask for you guys to comment and like, share, and subscribe, just to kind of help us both out so you can continue to receive advice from my channel and also support me. So guys, I'm gonna jump in and we're gonna look at the first card here, and I feel like I'm forgetting to say something, but I'm sure I'll remember as soon as I'm done recording. So the first card is gonna look at the week as a whole, and let me just start off by doing a deck cut. And I love this card for you, the Queen of Pentacles. This is like a super industrious card. It's like finding like that core within you that wants to really just knock it out of the park, and just stand up and take control of everything and look at your goals and say, right, I'm getting organized and this is how it's going to be and this is what I'm going to accomplish. So your week as a whole, it's looking quite promising. So if you're not exactly feeling like that today, you can expect this energy to come in because the cards are being presented to us by spirit based on the collective energy at the time I do the reading. So you can really expect something very powerful and you're feeling like supercharged and yeah, I'm gonna get this done. So I love that. Of course, life wouldn't be life without something unexpected. So let's have a look at the next card. So we've got the Alien card here, you guys, and the Alien, he's sort of like the Hermit, but the Hermit the day after, you know what I mean? So there could be something unveiled to you. You could unveil your own motivations. You could be having some sort of epiphany about yourself. I really feel like you've been through something, some sort of trial, and haven't we all, but you know what I mean? But it's finally starting to make sense. Like, why did things happen? And many of you could have gone through your dark night of the soul or just had a particularly rough patch in life and coming out the other side. So if you're familiar with tarot, you understand that the Hermit goes into Hermit mode and the Alien is coming out of Hermit mode and going, whew, that was a rough one, or I really understand that better, or I'm really glad that I took that time for myself. So, but these moments where you have like, it's all the tumblers in your brain connecting, this is what I think is going to happen for you guys, where you're gonna go, oh, okay, that's why. Okay, this is bothering me, sorry. Anyway, so let's see how to stay grounded and balanced. This is the Three of Swords. Interesting. So I think it's going to be really important for you guys to remember the lessons that you've learned with the Alien card. And I'm getting the phrase here, once burned, twice shy. So I think you're going to be like a really, I'm getting a Kanye West song in my head, and I think it goes harder, stronger, faster, better, something like that. And you might want to listen to it for a little bit of inspiration, whether or not you're a Kanye West fan or not, because it's like, whatever doesn't kill me made me stronger, and you're coming out the other side, and you've learned a lesson from that, and it's going to be very valuable to you because you could be presented with the same situation by the universe that's testing you to see if you're going to fall for that again. You know what I mean? So really remember what you've been through, really remember who you are. Take a look at, if you feel like you've been taken advantage of by people or you just didn't think things through, take a step back if you're being presented with something, and remember the lesson that your pain is offering you. Okay, Three of Swords talks about some sort of pain that was given you, but it was given to you unfortunately for a reason, so that you would learn a lesson. And sometimes the lesson keeps on coming back and like, how you doing now? Are you going to get a better grade this time? Are you going to fall for that trick again? So you can really use that. And let's see, an important emotion that you will feel this week. Yay! Yay! 10 of Cups. Super happy, feeling like ecstatic with life. And, you know, your circumstances don't have to dictate the way that you feel. So being connected to that knowledge and being able to selectively choose things. And I talk about this thing that I do all the time, you guys. I put Post-it notes at my desk and where I can see things, and I have affirmations written down on on the back of my grocery list, and I carry them in my wallet. And like my screensaver on my phone is the Magician from the Good Tarot. And I just keep reminders, like to always keep myself uplifted and just to really recognize your triggers of when, you know, Three of Swords energy is coming in that can take you down that, you know, that slippery slope, you know, with the alien that you just came out of something that you really don't want to revisit. Thank you very much. You don't need to go back there. And recognizing that joy is your birthright. So 10 of Cups is like super happy, full of emotion, being like just on top of the world. And you've got these blazing colors of life and love in this card. So it's really beautiful. So like hang on to those moments when you experience them, because they can be few and far between. You know, for a lot of people, you know, some people just grind it out on a daily basis. They go home and, you know, hit the rack and then get back up in the morning and go to work, and just everything's a little bit Groundhog Day. So let's see something that will inspire you, which is beautiful, and I love this card. So we've got the 10 of Swords. So far, you guys, you've got angel number 1010. But the 10 of Swords is like you're able to make it through a situation, and you can see that with the 3 of Swords and exiting like your pit of despair is like almost like putting yourself in that you know, that Hannibal Lecter well, you know, where it was that guy put people in the well. People do that to themselves. You torture yourselves, whether you know it or not. So being able to recognize how you put yourself in the pit and being able to bring yourself back out again. I think you guys are really in for a bit of an illumination and an awakening this week, where you recognize just how much damage you do to yourself. You don't need anybody else to do damage to you, you know, because you've done enough to yourself. And I think you're going to start waking up and going, I don't deserve this anymore. I do deserve a better self-talk. So you're really just going to inspire yourself with how strong you can be and how you can fend off other people. The stronger you are, the less other people's opinions will bother you. So let's see how your spirit guides speak to you this week. I love this card. You've got the 8 of Pentacles, and look at, you know, it's just reaching up and asking. You really just need to ask your spirit guides and find out different ways that they will communicate with you. And some of you need to figure that out with like I always talk about the same things. I do a lot of the same things because it happens to work for me. And some of you might need to shift your gurus right now. It's okay to outgrow your gurus and move on. I was just actually thinking about that this morning, how many different gurus I've followed on my ascension path. But you guys are definitely on your ascension path, just the way that this 8 of Pentacles, like everything is swirling upwards. It's like you're really on this beautiful path, like to lift yourself up into different levels of reality. And if you guys haven't checked out my other channel, Oracle Rising, like I do videos on how to escape the matrix, and I think that you guys are really experiencing this, and I believe that people that are guided to my channel are on that path, because that's how I'm here to serve you, is on your path of ascension. So your spirit guides will speak to you, but you might have to find different ways to connect with them, like do more yoga or walking in nature if you're allowed to, like grounding techniques. Maybe seek somebody, maybe who you're listening to now isn't speaking to you anymore. Like I used to listen to Alan Watts a lot, and he was like hilarious and informative. And then I listened to Paramahansa Nityananda. And he was also hilarious, and I think a sense of humor and a guru is very important. And now I listen a lot to Steve Noble, but I listen to like Jason Stevenson and whoever like sparks your soul and makes you feel like your heart is opening up. So I think you might have to just reach a little bit stronger to have your spirit guides talk to you. So how to best just support yourself this week. I'm really sorry. Every single time I pull this card, like, it just slays me. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Wands here, and look at this poor guy. It's like he's ready to give up, but I mean, you just can't give up, you know? And despite everything that's going on here, like there's something exploding in the background. It looks like one of the wands he's carrying is on fire, and he's just like, he's a hot mess. I don't even see anybody on Survivor this broke down and busted, but I'm sorry if I crack up, but I mean, you just have to keep going. You know, you've got a lot going on for you in a positive way, and now you have 3 angel numbers 10. So angel number 10, 10, 10, or angel number 111000. I mean, you have a lot of angelic support this week, and it looks like you could start off really strong and then, you know, end up a little bit like, whew, that was a rough one. So you're really going to have to rely on your spirit guides, and, you know, shoot me a comment if you feel like you're getting drained, because I'm here to be your spiritual coach and cheerleader. And like, I just, like, I'm still, I feel like I need to, like, just scream with laughter at the Ten of Wands, and it's not at you guys, but just you have to be your own cheerleader. You know, not everybody wakes up in the morning like, yeah, I'm ready to go, or like, yeah, that was an awesome day at work, or hey, I really loved grocery shopping, but you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go get this done, and then give yourself a pat on the back, and then if you need a break, then take one. You know, nobody's behind you cracking a whip, you know, so take control of it and move along. And I just remembered I had this really strange dream about being on a bus last night, and it ended up going absolutely nowhere, and I was completely lost. So I think it's really important that I remember that right now, because your spirit guides could be trying to speak to you through your dreams. And if you wake up and you remember your dream a little bit later, it was more than a dream, it was a message. So I always use this dream interpretation. I was going to say something completely off the wall. So I'm going to do that after I finish recording this, because I think you guys could be having a recurring dream, or a particularly startling dream, or something really colorful, or something with dialogue in it is really important. So really check that out and support yourself by just keep on like putting one foot in front of the other. You know, what are your options? You know, you're either going to lay down and give up, or you're gonna just take even baby steps, you guys. Like, get a little bit done. You don't have to get the whole thing done. Get a little bit and quit. Okay, I'm gonna go back to it. But it looks like you're gonna start off really strong, and then by the time it's time for your weekend, you're gonna be pretty wrung out. So hang in there, lean on whoever your tribe is, lean on me, you guys, and lean on your team of spirit guides and your gurus. And I'm gonna leave it there, guys, so take care of yourselves. Bye.